Sup, party people? It's your boy Brian. Yeah, I stayed up until 1 in the morning to watch the entire Mets game from the West Coast, and they won, so I don't regret it a bit. I also don't regret buying another one of these jumbo packs of 1994 Topps from the internet, because they're fun, and they've got gold in them. I'm not going to do the Walter Houston impression, but I like the gelt. What can I tell you? We begin with Candido Maldonado and move on to Kevin Gross and Greg Gore. Here's Jose Rijo with a super soaker. It looks like it's full of piss. He shouldn't be doing that. Gregg Jeffries. Gregg Jeffries made several All-Star teams after he left the Mets. I think what was happening was the Mets were trying to turn him into a power hitter, when in fact he was more of a line drive, George Brett type hitter. And once they let him be who he actually was, he succeeded. So, thanks, Mets. Great job. Here's Chris Sabo in the old-timey uni with the old-timey goggles on the very modern artificial turf. Alas. Steve Howe. Steve Howe had a great 1994. ERA below 2, and then he was gone, due to drugs. Pete Smith. Ron Karkovice. Oh, we got doubles. We got a double Jeffries and a double Sabo. So that's 8 eyes for Chris Sabo. This is a very nice Henry Rodriguez card. A lot of interplay between light and shadow. Chiaroscuro, we call it in the art biz. And now, your golds. We have the late Darren Daulton, Measures of Greatness, in gold. Geronimo Pena leapfrogging some dude. Number 22 on the Dodgers. I don't know who that is. Let's say it's Henry Rodriguez. A golden Paul O'Neill. A golden 1993 draft pick, Kirk Presley. I'd like to read the back of this card to you, or at least the first 2 sentences thereof. Presley will never sell as many records as Elvis, his third cousin, but he's already broken more. A USA Today Team All-American, he pitched 7 no-hitters and 9 one-hitters at Tupelo High School. How about that? A Presley from Tupelo. And finally, former Mets great Wally Whitehurst in gold. Just delightful stuff. All right, this is all flipped around. Hall of Famer Andre Dawson with the Red Sox. The late Darryl Kyle, may he rest in peace. Mike Greenwell, who's still very much alive. Chris Jones, whoever he may be. Jesse Orosco with one of his 27 teams. I hope you guys saw that Rich Hill joined his 14th team this week, the Royals, and thus joined the exclusive 14-team club. A horizontal Brad Holman. Don't know who Brad Holman is. All right, we got rookie prospects and what have you. Coming attractions, Brian Barber and Richard Batchelor. Don't know who they are. Coming attractions, Mark Holzheimer and Paul Swingle. Paul Swingle. All right. Well, here's a Ken Griffey Jr. Can't complain about that. Corey Batley and Scott Hatteberg of Moneyball fame. Kind of looks a little like Chris Pratt. And finally, 1994 prospects. Norberto Martin, Ruben Santana, Jason Hardkey, and Chris Sexton. Well, that's exciting. Good stuff. All right. I'll see you in a minute for part 2.